Is somebody sleepy? He's like, I've done enough walking.
Giddy up! Giddy up!
It does look like he's saying giddy up. Boo. You're silly. Ethan is literally chasing Liam with a stick. On your mark. Get set. Go. Woo! You guys are fast. It was a tie. Yeah, it looked pretty close.
What's up, beautiful people? I have strategically placed myself with this glorious tree line and hay line, grass line, whatever that is, as our backdrop because we are in such a gorgeous place for fall. This is actually where we took our fall pictures last week, and it is absolutely stunning right now at sunset. Hey, girly girl. And
the golden fields,
all the
and
golden.
Yeah. I can't wait to get those photos back probably in the next few days because we're gonna do Christmas cards this year.
Yeah, we are.
And so I'm really excited about that. But
leave a comment down below with your address, and we'll send you. Don't put your address unless you want.
That might not be safe. You probably don't want to post that publicly, but we'll post one online for you guys to see. Yeah. And I'm just so thankful that we are finally able to do this, like, you know, family walk because we've been talking about this all week long, and so it's nice to be able to get outside with the kids. Yeah. It's mild. It feels wonderful.
68 degrees right now. Perfect weather.
Yeah. And I made some buffalo chicken dip for dinner.
Yes.
So that's warming in the oven, and that's one of our all-time favorites.
It's so good, guys.
Just gonna be like a heartwarming kind of evening.
I came home and she was shredding the chicken, and I was like, ooh, that is a next level chicken shredding maneuver.
Thank you very much.
And then she just took so much like care to make sure every step was just like, I'm really excited to try this buffalo. It's gonna be good.
It's hilarious how much Steven brags on me because you guys know he's definitely the cook of the family, but I can cook, guys.
She cooks.
And I do. I just usually don't show it online or whatever. But Steven is just such a natural at like whipping things up and throwing things together. So I always love it when he does the cooking and stuff. But when I do it, I usually follow the recipe, and I'm just very careful to make sure it's good.
But you, like, this was not recipe. This was just like, I'm gonna take extra care on every step of the process.
It's like 4 ingredients, guys. So if you guys want to know, I will definitely put the recipe. I know we always forget to, we say that we're gonna put the recipe in and we forget, and I will do it this time. We'll put the recipe in the description box,
it's super easy, but like, it's just the TLC that makes it better.
Yeah, it's super good. So we're gonna finish this walk.
Huh?
You're good.
What?
It's just awkward because I'm taking photos in the background.
You're taking photos of Reese.
It's such a great place to take photos though, man. And there's like cannons. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is, oh yeah, there's a train right there.
Train, guys.
This is like an old, like, Civil War,
Oh,
do you like the train, buddy?
I do.
It was just so cute because he like looks over and he's like,
That's so funny.
I just had the perfect idea. Steven and I used to do this contest to see who could click their heels the best. Like you run and you click
I'll win.
You can do it, can't you, dude? I just, I saw this video pop up on Memories from when the kids were younger and they were all trying to like do it. It was so cute. So I'm wondering if all of us can do it now.
Oh, man.
I'm going to show you what I'm talking about because it's really funny.
Yeah, I want to see.
All right. You want me to go first?
I want you to go first.
I want you to go first.
You need to show how it's done.
Okay. All right, your turn.
All right, here we go.
Oh, show off. You know, you kind of look like Santa's little elf or something.
I'm the happy elf.
Kira's got it down. You're just like Daddy. You can do it like a bunch in a row. That's awesome. So talented. So Reese and Steven have been taking some beautiful pictures, guys. Oh, so that is just gorgeous.
It's really good.
Lovely. Oh, so photogenic.
What can I say? We've got good genetics.
You take after your father. Yeah, Lincoln. Are you getting tired now? He's like, I'm ready for dinner time. Somebody's slowing down a little bit. You stinker.
You're like a plane.
That's so silly. He's like, I'm tired. The boys have run way over there. They have endless amounts of energy. So family walks are definitely a good idea when you got a bunch of busy boys. I really thought that I saw the boys over here somewhere.
You're about to get in.
But where did the boys go? Wherever could they be?
Don't show yourselves to the enemy.
Where are you? Where did you guys go? Oh my gosh, there's actually a tunnel down there. Oh my gosh, I was waiting for them to jump out, but they literally disappeared. No! Oh my god. Steven! We don't want to have to get any like tetanus shots or anything, right? You're the one that's like, yeah, let's do it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, here's all the things that could go wrong.
So, there's 2 statues made of metal.
There's statues?
We're at a battlefield.
You're right, this was a battlefield, wasn't it? There's a lot of history here.
There's a little trail right here. Cars can like drive around here and like look at all what happened and all the artifacts.
And all the artifacts, yeah. We could definitely drive around and see all the artifacts. This is really interesting though. They have some little statues here to kind of show where the battle was in this very field, I think. There was one.
Yeah. This is Stones River Battlefield.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Look at that sky.
I know, it's gorgeous. Every time I point at it, the camera gets dark though because of the lighting, but it is beautiful.
Yeah.
Sunset and those clouds. You look just like a soldier. Wow, Ethan.
Look how that sun makes your skin glow. Look at that sunset makes your skin just look like a glowing model. You look like Angel the baby right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Asia.
I love it. How was school today?
Wait.
Just need to breathe real quick. Just really quick.
Just breathe quickly. Wait.
She's eating jerky, guys, because that's her love language. She likes the jerky. We got this old trapper last night at the Target, and she was like, "This is it. This is my favorite.
This is the best."
So, yeah, both show. So, yeah, you want to go home and eat some buffalo chicken dip?
Sure.
That's some good stuff. You could crumble up your jerky. Bro, you're looking swole.
Yeah.
I can see that you've been working out.
Yeah.
Building up your guns. Building up the muscles. Look at this, guys. Look at this muscle. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. I see that. I see those slow twitch fibers and fast twitch fibers moving all around the place. You gonna be a quarterback?
No.
Or are you gonna be a running back?
No.
You be a wide receiver.
Yeah.
That's right. He just keeps saying, Tom Brady, Tom Brady, Tom Brady, Tom Brady.
Oh my gosh,
they're playing football with the shoe. This is amazing. Hey man, you just do what you gotta do with what you got, you know?
Sorry, I'm texting Carol.
Can you spiral that shoe?
Kind of.
That's pretty, that's pretty close. Oh my gosh.
That's kind of
This is
impressive.
so funny. Oh!
What was it you used to say? Make lemons out of lemonade.
Well, I had you lemonade. Make some lemons.
What
What? It's lemon.
What vlog was that where you were like explaining something and you're like, sometimes you just have to make lemons out of lemonade? You're like,
What you doing? Whoa! That's some real Cobra Kai goodness right there.
do the heel click thing. All of us did it on camera. Come on, I did it on camera, Kira did it on camera. Try it, Penny. I'm gonna try one time.
I don't even want to do.
I'm not even gonna.
I'm not even good at it. There you go, Penny.
Jude tries to put this on first and he goes, I can't do it.
Oh my gosh. What, baby? Boo. We've lost a few of the boys in the fields over here. You guys! I can see Jude, but I can't see the other two. You guys see the moon? It's so pretty.
Let's go! Ah, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh, guys. So pretty. Wow.
You can go in.
He's like, yes, give me the food.
He got his second win as soon as I mentioned
He's like,
dinner.
food? Okay, I'm in. You're silly. Hi. Oh, thank you, buddy.
So funny.
Oh my god.
He was getting so tired, and I was like, let's
You want
just
to
go
eat some
eat.
food?
And
He's like, okay, I'm in.
No, let's go eat. It's dinner time.
I think the girls already left. They're like, there's buffalo
They're way
chicken
up
dip.
ahead.
We need to go.
Yeah, it might be all gone by the time we're
I hope
don't
not.
worry.
Gosh,
Oh,
it's
this
so
guy's getting so pink.
pretty here, guys.
We're just sitting here, I guess, waiting. I think it's because Ethan's over there running in circles. I don't know what. Parkour? Ethan! Parkour! Parkour!
One more.
Yeah!
Blink twice if you're hungry, Lincoln. Okay, we get it.
He said, I'm hungry. Wink, wink.
Yes.
Blink twice if you're hungry. And he goes,
Let me see. Oh, we got a little scrape. It'll be okay. Do you want to put a Band-Aid on it when we get home? Guess what?
What? You love me?
I love you. How did you know I was going to say that?
Because you always do.
Because I always do. I do always do, huh? Cheese. Cheese.
I have something for you.
You have something?
It's all yellow on the top,
It is?
and it grows.
And it grows. What could it be?
A dandelion.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you, Ethan. My little flower picker. This boy's always picking flowers.
I even gave one to my teacher.
You gave a flower to your teacher too? That's so nice. I bet you really love that. Aww. Are you getting sleepy?
But they're doing this thing where
Somebody's getting sleepy. Literally one of my favorite things in the whole world is spending time outside with my family. Something that just like refreshes your soul. And I love it so much. Home sweet home. Look at that. She's a beaut. Clark. Taking our shoes off and going inside. It's a nice little yellow one.
that's so cool, dude.
Yeah. We got a little scrape.
What's your favorite color?
What's my favorite color? Do you remember? It starts with a G.
Or green.
Starts with a G. Orange.
Green. That's right. Actually, he remembers that I did say I like orange too the other day.
Yeah.
I like orange flavored candy.
Oh.
Let's check on our casserole. Ooh, that's looking good.
That looks tasty.
That has been warming, and we'll pull that out in just a second.
Heck
I
yeah.
want to show you guys because it's so good, and it is
So
like
cheesy and delicious.
it's definitely one of our favorites for sure. So the girls stopped at the store for a second, so we're gonna wait for them to eat. But I think the kids were gonna watch maybe Charlie Brown Christmas.
Charlie Brown Christmas.
Do you guys want to watch?
Yes. I think that's a great idea. You want to watch Sandlot?
No.
I'm into this. I like Charlie Brown Christmas.
The Sandlot is definitely really good, but it's also a lot longer, so that's gonna have to be for another time. Okay, buddy?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Good dip.
He was smooching with my mother.
You were smooching. I was smooching with your mother.
So weird that.
People are not gonna know that that is a quote, and they're gonna be like, "This is the weirdest family."
Put in the.
They're gonna know
Well,
that that's the quote.
Dad can put in
By this
the.
time, you guys probably know that that's a quote.
Dad can put in the quote. Like
Everybody always knows.
You was smooching with my brother.
you always should when you make a reference you should always put in the clip from it. So people know.
And you were smooching with my brother.
I just like it whenever there's always that one person every 7th video that really catches my quote.
Did you notice what my fit inspiration was today? Anyone notice what that is? The red lipstick and the black. Don't.
Oh wait,
give it away.
Is it the Rock?
The black.
Is it
Yes.
The Rock Johnson?
The black turtleneck and the red lipstick that's already faded.
Daddy said, "Is it the Rock?"
Yeah. I just need a fanny pack. I need a fanny pack.
Yeah, you need a fanny pack. You need to shave your head.
One time I got a DM. A dude sent me the photo of the Rock with the fanny pack, and he was like, "Sup."
I am
And
so
that's his way
glad
of-
that that's what he sent you instead of something else, because I was bracing for the worst.
That was so funny though.
So guys, this is super, super easy to make. You literally just cook some chicken and shred it up, and then you add some cream cheese, add some Frank's hot sauce, and I don't even know the ratios because I just kind of like mixed it up to taste. And then you sprinkle some, what kind of cheese did I use? Was it Colby Jack?
Colby Jack.
Colby Jack on top. And then you bake it, and it is so, so, so good. It's super creamy and cheesy, and depending on how much Frank's red sauce you use is going to be depending on how hot it's going to be. So this is pretty mild. Even Lincoln's eating it, so not super hot. I used like half of a bottle, and it's still not super spicy. But half of the kids. What are you doing?
You need more.
It's all over
You're
the
like
place.
so spicy.
I love spicy, bro.
He really liked it.
I could like drink like an entire bottle of Frank's hot sauce and like not burn a hole in my stomach. I love spicy food so much.
Oh my god.
Do you remember whenever I said that?
He really likes it.
Lincoln, do you like it?
Oh my gosh.
Is it good? Is it good? Oh no!
Oh my gosh, you goober. There you go.
Take a bite.
Oh, no.
Take a bite.
He's such an aggressive eater.
Mmm. Is it good?
Oh yeah.
He goes.
That's pretty good.
It's 5 o'clock. No, what time is it?
5:50.
It's 5:50, and it feels like it's midnight, and all of us are just like, oh, what year is it? You guys, oh, we should include that.
What year is it?
Hey,
What year?
What year is it?
see, Steven's not the only one that can do movie clips. I throw those in occasionally as well. But every time I look outside and it's super dark, I think of Robin Williams. What year is it? So we've made a pallet on the ground here since we literally do not all fit in this little section. So we pulled out the comforters and we've just kind of sprawled it out because we wanted to do a movie night. Lincoln, you're literally on top of your brother. And we got some hot cocoa to make for the kids, and Penelope picked out these little mints that we were going to stir into the cocoa. Very, very good idea, Miss Penelope. Super nice. So did we pick out a show that we're gonna watch tonight?
Yes.
We did? Okay.
Love it.
What are we?
Love it.
What's it called?
It's called Red Notice. It's the new Dwayne The Rock Johnson and
The Rock.
Ryan Reynolds movie.
Yeah.
We do like The Rock.
Yeah, Rock for president.
We will love the characters because they're the best.
Yeah.
We love those characters. Okay.
You watch
Penelope was already like watching it. I was like, no, we're gonna watch it together. She's like,
She's got it on her laptop over there.
I was like, okay.
That's funny. And Mr. Lincoln here is getting ready to go to bed. He's pretty tired and is sprawled out nice and comfortably.
But before we jump into the movie, guys, and do all the cocoa action and goodness, we are really excited because it is National Adoption Month this month. November every year is National Adoption Month, and obviously we're very passionate about adoption. It's very close to our heart, as evidenced by our family. And so we just thought it'd be kind of fun to sort of talk about it a little bit and maybe give you guys some, insight into what it's like to be an adoptive family. And
Yeah, just some encouragement because I know a lot of you guys express about how you have thought about adopting or, are curious about that process. We get a lot of questions, and we always say like we are not experts by any means, but we have adopted 4 children, and so from our own experience, we like to share and try to encourage other people. And I think the big one is that there is a lot of fear surrounding it because there are a lot of unknowns and a lot of questions about how you make that work, and even just like the finances of it, because it's really expensive to adopt. Like the legal fees are just so high, and so a lot of people get really nervous about that kind of thing. And so we've kind of just shared about how we made it work as a family.
Yeah.
And there's like a lot of grants that you can get from different organizations. We did some from, what were the few that we did?
I think the big ones that we worked with, Show Hope, which is Stephen Curtis Chapman and Mary Beth Chapman's organization. Actually, when we were first adopting the boys, it was called Show Hannah's Hope at the time. And that was a huge part of our story. Actually, we were at a concert, a Stephen Curtis Chapman concert, and he started talking about that, and we were like, man, I think that we're, probably called to adopt. And so so Show Hope is a really great resource for grants and
just for education
as well. Yeah. And another one's called Lifesong for Orphans. We did no interest loan with Lifesong for Orphans. That was huge. And then one called Caitlin's Fund that gave us a grant, actually with both adoptions. And man, it was just there are so many resources out there. At the time, there was a tax credit. You don't get paid to adopt, but they do. There are like some government programs that help you to sort of get some tax.
Yeah, just to offset the cost. Like you're never going to get back more than what you pay. It just helps cover some of the legal fees because that can be so high. And so that's a way to kind of help families that want to adopt and maybe it's just a little out of reach financially. So I'm very grateful for that. We do get those comments from time to time, like, of course you adopted, you make all this money. And it's like, no, adoption's actually very, very expensive, but it is so worth it, and there are ways to do it even if you don't just have tons of cash laying around. So we
sold shirts, we sold coffee, we did like fundraiser things,
garage sales.
I made an album of adoption songs that I had written. We did that. Just all kinds of. We did like spaghetti dinner like nights that people would pay to get us to cook them spaghetti, which was fun. There's all kinds of things, and then like the girls would walk around like they'd be like, "We're gonna do a bake sale, and we're gonna make money for our adoption," And so that was really sweet.
And it is really cool because it can be like a whole family thing where like your children get involved too, because everyone's excited to welcome this new child into their home, and so or children in our case because we adopted 2 at a time, both times. But it is really cool to just be able to get like your whole family involved. I feel like that really kind of helped all of our kids kind of transition as well, because they were able to take ownership and be like, hey, we as a family,
this is our thing.
Are bringing this child into our home. And so I thought that was really cool.
And then like if you are interested in learning more about adoption or even looking for an agency that you can kind of talk to, we talked to so many agencies whenever we started the process, but we really love a Lifeline. Lifelinechild.org is the website, and like we even went back for Penelope's heritage trip with Lifeline, and we love them. They're amazing in every way. Great leadership team. We continue to have great relationships with them even to this day, 4 years after we adopted Penelope and Lincoln, and so we can recommend them more. We'll put the link in the description box for them as well. And then you may not be like ready to adopt, or maybe that's not your calling, but maybe you are wondering how you might be able to be a part of that. You can foster. Foster care is a huge need. And every state has a little bit of a different law about that and how you can be qualified and licensed to do foster care. But maybe you're not ready to do foster care and you just want to do respite care to help a foster family, because foster families can't just like hire like a normal babysitter to go out. They have to have a licensed care provider, respite care provider, and so maybe you want to get qualified to do respite care so that you can help a foster family out.
And I think that's pretty easy. It's like weekend training, and then you can do that. You just have to have like a background check and different things, just so that they can make sure that the kids are in safe hands when they're being watched. And so that's obviously really important.
And that's a huge part of Amanda's story, actually, is that her parents were a respite care they were a respite care family. So when she was a little girl, these foster kids would come over. They've been since adopted by by that family.
Yeah, they were like sisters to us.
Yeah.
I mean, there were so many little girls that my parents would watch on the weekends, and I just remember just the special bond that we had, and just
Sweetest
they really
girls.
like latched onto us. And I just remember like them sitting on the counter in the bathroom, and I would like help blow dry their hair and brush their hair,
and they're all grown and married now. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is really cool. We still have relationships with some of them, but it is just, I mean, it is just such a blessing. I think we wanted to just stop for a second and sit down and talk about adoption because it is such a blessing to us, and there is such a need. And so I know a lot of you guys are curious, or maybe you're starting the process and you just have a lot of questions. And so we just want to hopefully be an encouragement that there are so many great resources out there, and that it is possible. And I know that sometimes it's really scary and there's a lot of hoops to jump through, but it's totally possible. And so
maybe you're not there yet too, and we've talked about Compassion International a few times on here. I do actually work with Compassion on their marketing team a little bit, and so I love Compassion. We've been sponsoring 3 kids now for 13 years, since 2008, so pretty wild. That was a huge part of our story of beginning the adoption process. We felt like we were supposed to adopt, but we weren't quite ready yet, and that was our first step of saying yes, was to sponsor. And what Compassion isn't necessarily in the adoption business or whatever, but they are in the business of orphan care prevention. They are in the business of keeping families together.
Actually, one of the number one reasons that families are torn apart to begin with is poverty and preventable diseases, and that is absolutely heartbreaking because that means that families could have stayed together. There's a way to prevent that, and so we're very passionate about partnering with organizations where families can stay together, because as beautiful as adoption is, it's better that it would not be necessary to begin with. And so we absolutely love Compassion because we feel like they do it probably better than anyone else, at least that we've seen. We've gone on trips with them and firsthand seen how they care for these communities, and they're helping with education, they're helping with food, they're helping with medical stuff. These kids are going on to college and they're breaking the cycle of poverty.
It's
and
crazy,
so
guys.
Entire communities are transformed, and they work in so many different countries, and so we're just super passionate about it. I know we've shared this before, guys, but we like to share it on a pretty regular basis because I just feel like it's making such a difference in so many people's lives, and we've seen it firsthand.
Like our boy Simeon in Ethiopia just graduated college. Like he would never have been able to do that otherwise, and just getting to read his letters talking about like how he's growing and how his education is helping him and what are his plans to be able to go back. Compassion really is helping to break the cycle of poverty in these villages and really change the trajectory of not just one person's life, but of a whole community's life. You're partnering not just with a child, you're partnering with their family, you're partnering with their church, you're partnering with their community to really transform that. And it's so cool to be able to be a part of that. And so we actually would love to invite you into that. We've talked about this a few times. We're actually going to be going to Ethiopia for our boys' heritage trip, hopefully within the next year if COVID allows. But our goal, and I know this is a crazy, we call them BHAPs, big hairy audacious prayers, but like our hope would be that we could actually get every kid in Ethiopia sponsored. We have like a running tally on a website. If you go to compassion.com/themillerfam, that's like what we told Compassion, this is our goal. Like we want to see every kid in Ethiopia sponsored. So when you go to compassion.com/themillerfam, you will see all the kids who need to be sponsored in Ethiopia, and you can actually come alongside us. You're the Miller fam, right? We're the Miller fam, you're the Miller fam, we're all one big family. We could do this together and get these kids sponsored, and then when we go over to Ethiopia, hopefully within the next year, y'all will be able to sort of meet some of your kids that you're sponsoring and that you're helping to break the cycle of poverty in their community. You're helping to prevent so much of the agony that comes with poverty, and especially with COVID. It's just compounded everything globally, but especially the hardest hit are the poorest of the poor, and so you can be a part of helping. We would love for you to be a part of that. We'd be so honored if you'd join us in that. We're going to leave a link down below in the description box, but if you just go to compassion.com/themillerfam, you can partner with us. We would love that. And
so that's just like one of multiple ways, whether it's adoption, it's foster care, it's respite care, it's sponsoring a child. I think all of us can do something, and that's what's so powerful, is that when we all join together, we can make such a huge difference. And so
there are 150 million orphans in the world, guys. Like this is something that we can do something about, and hopefully you see in our family the beauty of diversity, the beauty of adoption, and we can sort of help to deconstruct the fear of the unknown, and we can really do something about this together. So, you know, it's National Orphan Care Month, and we just wanted to kind of dedicate this video to that, and ask you guys to join us and be a part of the solution. So
and that's like all month long we've been having these conversations about how do we get more involved as well, and you know, partnering with organizations is really great, spreading awareness is really great, being hands-on in different areas is really great, and also for us just really slowing down and reflecting on like what that's done for our family, and really like being able to have these meaningful moments with our kids and teaching moments with them, and for them to see like just how passionate we are about this and how important it is. And so I love that we were able to just slow down a little bit today and go on a family walk, and
such a beautiful night, man.
And we're gonna just make some cocoa now and snuggle up and just really, you know, just slow down and cherish our family, because it is such a blessing, and we love each of our kids so very much, and we know you guys too, and we love being able to share these videos with you guys, and just all really truly be one big family. So we're gonna go ahead and turn off the cameras now and enjoy the rest of the evening with the kids, making some cocoa and watching another show. But we love you guys so much, and we're so encouraged by how much you guys love us as well. So we will see you guys in our next video. Bye. You guys want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye.
Say bye. Hey, I'm over here. Bye.
There you are.
Bye.
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 Bye. You woke up.
It's like I had to wake up to say bye.
It's like I had to say bye.
Okay.
For your name's sake, you will lead me back home to you. God, for your name's sake, you will lead me back home